Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I am going to be using two of the into resin molds. So this is going to be a two project. So one is going to be this turtle and then it's going to be the next one. So it's been some time I haven't worked with the molds, into resin molds, and now it's the time to create with them. Actually, it's sort of a creativity blog or something like that. I really didn't got the ideas to how to work with molds. Instead of just simply pouring the resin into the molds, I want to create something. So let's start. So for my first turtle, I am adding this purple resin. It is so in all of my projects I am going to use deep bore resin. So as I always recommend that with my into resin molds, I always use the low viscosity resin or the deep bore because they are usually handmade, and the ones that I use, they have a lot of type of molds on their website. Some of them are the one that you can see on all the website, but some of them are one of a kind, and actually I really like to work with them that are one of a kind, that they handmade themselves and they are so unique. So before that I added the purple resin, and now I'm adding this clear blue with a hint of a blue into, and the pigments that I use for this are the transparent pigments. You can use any transparent pigments. So I poured in two layers. One is the purple, and in the center I'm adding this blue color, just going with something different here, and I just want to see the results. And after pouring this layer, I'm going to leave this to cure, and I will leave this and then onto the next layer for the next day. So this is the next day, and for my next day I'm going to use some aura film on top of this. So this is not going to be the simple cellophane paper that I always use. This is going to be our aura film, and this has a lovely blue color. So I will be adding this onto the back of this. But before doing that, I'm going to add again a very clear layer of resin, and this is going to be very little, just for my aura film to stick to it. So this is the one that I'm talking about. You can see the color of it. It is so lovely. So you get different results with different aura films. I think someday I will do that. I have a lot of collection of films because I used to make wings with these. Before that, before this resin journey, I was a clay artist and I used to make dragons, fairies from clay, polymer clay, and this is, I think, a very long time ago. And sometimes I do like to do this sort of crafts on my channel, sculpting the dragons and the fairies, but maybe I will see that. Just need to find the right time. So this is the reason I have a lot of the aura film in my collection. These are so fun to make, and for this I'm going to use this black resin just to back it up. And now after pouring the black resin, I will leave this to cure, and then I will see you next day. So this is the next day, and I really want to see how this turns out. There is a lot of collection of turtle tortoise mold on into resin. They always come with amazing designs, so I will link them in my description. And wow, this is like a hidden blue lagoon or something like this. I really love it when you just move it here and there. The color hides itself, then it pops up. So this is the close-up. Really mesmerizing to look at. It's like just you can lost yourself into this resin tortoise. So on to the next one. So this is going to be the next one, and for my next one I am going to be pouring some clear resin into the mold, and after that I'm going to add some cellophane paper. So I will be working in steps for all of these. And then I'm going to leave this to cure. So this is the next day, and my first layer is cured, and for my second layer I am going to pour some UV resin, just a little bit, and to that I'm going to add some gold foil on top of it. So this is such a lovely way of creating a lovely glowing effect into the resin. I recently discovered this way and I really want to explore this more. So I created a frog in this technique. Now I'm making this tortoise or turtle, and I'm planning to do some more experiment with this. I really love when you apply the aura film and on the top of that you add the foils. It really creates that amazing effect. And simply randomly, I'm just putting the gold foil, and after that, I will leave this under the UV lamp to cure. So when the layers are done, now I'm going to pour this white resin on the back of this one. For my first one, I did the black, and now it's time to do the white. And I think white gives a lovely effect, but I think I'm going to go with different backgrounds to see as well. So I will leave this to cure, and I will see you next day. This is the next day, and let's see how this one turns out. Now I'm going to see, and this is how it looks like. Yeah, I love this effect. It has such a glowing effect, and with that aura film, the cellophane paper, it looks amazing. So these two are done, and then I decided to do a third one. So for my third one, I mistakenly removed some of the video. So what I did here is that I added aura film, then I added some blue resin, let it cure, and this is going to be the top layer. I added some glitter, and this is going to be a very clean sort of tortoise. So after pouring this layer, I will leave this to cure, and then I will show you the final look of all three of them, how they look like. So this is how the blue one that you just saw looks like. So it has a very lovely oceany sort of effect in it, and the glitter that I added gives it a lovely look. I really love how all three of them look like, and they all have their beauty. So the black, the golden, white, and then the blue one, I think it's perfect, and I really love how all of them turned out. So the molds by Into Resin are always so amazing. So I will link them in my description so you can have a 20% off as well on these molds. And this is the blue one. So keep on watching because the next project is coming up, and where I have used another of the Into Resin mold. I'm just showing you all of them in the sunlight, how they look like. So this is the second one, and I really love this mold, and they are creating a lot of ripple effect molds these days. And if you like, you can go to their website and check out. There are amazing molds available. So I got this rectangle tray one. So this is the one. I'm going to keep it fairly simple, but because the mold itself has its own beauty, and I really want to bring that out. For this, I'm going to mix my low viscosity resin. This is going to be a deep pour, but before that, I'm going to create an effect, and for that, I'm going to use some UV resin. Just adding some glitter. It is optional. If you want, you can use that. If not, it's really not necessary. I'm just using it. To this, I'm adding this sand. Now whatever sand you like, you can add. I'm using this white, and later to do this, I'm going to add some alcohol ink just to create it a little browning effect. So in this way, you can create a lot of things. You can create the sand, and then there are so many more options to do that. So doing this is really helpful, and because when later on I will pour the deep pour resin, it do takes around 2 days to cure. So it's very high chance that your sand will spread. So it's very nice to do this. I'm just adding the alcohol ink, and then I will mix it, and then I will add the UV resin, and I will cure it. So here I'm going to create an island. You can create in the center, on the sides, It's really up to you, whatever you like to do. You can create two islands also. So when I was doing that, I thought I might should have done a two, one and that in that corner and one in other, but it's fine. We will do another one in the next video, but for now I will be going with what I had in my mind. So after setting this up, I will leave this to cure under the UV lamp. So this is cured. Now I'm going to add 2 layers of blue resin. This is transparent pigment, and for my first pigment, the one that you are watching here is the turquoise pigment, and then the second one is a blue one. So you can see the transparent pigment creates such a beautiful effect. So these are actually pigments, not the alcohol inks. So for me, it was looking a bit lighter, so I did darken up my shade a little bit more. And here you can see that I have darkened them. And then I'm adding some more pigment into the blue one. You can go with the lighter shades also. It also looks very, very lovely, but I'm thinking that I need to go a little bit darker, so that's why I'm doing that. I really don't want to mix too much because I don't want to create any bubble into this resin. Although it is a deep pore resin, it do clear the bubble itself, but still. And now I'm going to pour this all around here. And here I'm pouring the blue. And after that, I will leave this to cure, and I will see you after 2 days. So this is after 2 days because it is a deep pore resin. It do takes 2 days to fully cure. Now the moment of truth, and I really want to see how this turns out. So here we go. I had a little bit of sand on my mold because I used the UV resin. So it's fine. I will cure it under the UV resin again. But this is the front look. It is looking lovely, but there is another thing that I'm going to do that. And that is, again, I'm going to mix some more sand and I'm going to top this up. Here we go. So it's going to be the same way that I created the sand. Simply, I'm going to mix the sand and then I'm going to put on top of that. So this is just the back of the resin that I created. And here I'm just topping it up. It's not going to be too much, just a top. I just want to create a height here. That's what I'm doing basically. And then I will cure this. Then I'm going to apply some UV resin on the top of this wave effect, just to create a shiny look. So that's the thing I will be doing, but it should be very thin because I really don't want this effect to go away. If you're going to do a lot of resin on the top of it, the effect will go away. So it's going to be a very thin layer. So after doing that, here what I was explaining you before, that I'm going to apply a very thin layer of UV resin on top of it. And then with the help of my hands, or if you have any brush, you can use that. So I will be removing some extra resin if it's going to be on the top of this. So I will cure this under UV lamp and I will show you the final result. So here is the final look. I just place it outside the sun so that it cures really fine because the sunshine is so amazing these days. So what perfect way of curing your resin art piece with a UV resin. So this is the final look. I didn't do much to this because it is beautiful on its own. I am creating a water effect here, and the water effect should be the star of the show. And this mold with a little bit of UV resin on the top to create the shiny look. So this is the bag. You can work with the bag as well. So this is how it looks like, and you can add some greenery also just to create that island effect. I just told you that I'll keep it simple. I really love how this turns out, and the effect in the sunlight, it's amazing. You can put this on a white background and then you can see the amazing beauty of this waves. I have done a video before where I added white background, and it looks amazing. So here you can see in the sunlight how it's creating the pattern. Really beautiful. So I will link this one as well in my description if you like to treat yourself, again with the 20% discount. So that's for today, and I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take very good care of yourself. Bye bye.